Is the kraken fake? Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about a topic that's been on my mind a lot lately. The kraken. Is it real? Or is it just a myth? I'm sure you've all heard of the kraken, the giant sea monster that's been the subject of countless stories and legends for centuries. But is there any truth to these stories? Or are they just pure fiction? In this video, we're going to explore the evidence for and against the existence of the kraken. We'll look at historical accounts, scientific evidence, and even modern sightings. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of whether or not the kraken is real. Before we get started, I want to ask you a question. What would you do if you saw a giant sea monster with tentacles as long as a skyscraper? Would you believe your eyes? Or would you think you were just imagining things? The first recorded sightings of the kraken date back to the 16th century. In 1555, a Norwegian sailor named Peder Olsen Lund claimed to have seen a giant sea monster with a head like a mountain and tentacles as long as a ship. Over the next few centuries, there were many more sightings of the kraken. In 1752, a group of sailors on a British warship claimed to have seen a giant sea monster that attacked their ship and sank it. These historical accounts are certainly interesting, but they're not enough to prove that the kraken is real. There could be a number of explanations for these sightings, such as misidentifications of whales or other sea creatures. There is no scientific evidence to support the existence of the kraken. In fact, there is no evidence of any giant sea monster, period. However, there is some scientific evidence that suggests that the kraken could be based on a real animal. In 2010, scientists discovered the remains of a giant squid in the Antarctic Ocean. This squid was over 40 feet long and weighed an estimated 450 pounds. While this squid is not as big as the kraken described in the legends, it is the largest squid ever discovered. It's possible that the kraken is based on a real squid that was much larger than the one that was found in 2010. In recent years, there have been a number of reported sightings of the kraken. In 2015, a group of fishermen in Japan claimed to have seen a giant sea monster with tentacles as long as a ship. However, these modern sightings are even more difficult to explain than the historical ones. There is no way to verify these claims, and it's possible that they are simply hoaxes. So, is the kraken real? There is no definitive answer to this question. The evidence is inconclusive. However, I believe that it's possible that the kraken is based on a real animal. There is some scientific evidence to support this theory, and there have been many reported sightings of the kraken over the centuries. Of course, it's also possible that the kraken is just a myth. There is no scientific evidence to prove that it exists, and many of the reported sightings are difficult to explain. Ultimately, whether or not you believe in the kraken is up to you. But I think it's important to keep an open mind and consider all the evidence. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video about the kraken. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. You can also include some footage of the kraken from movies, TV shows, and video games. You can also discuss the cultural significance of the kraken. You can invite a guest speaker to talk about the kraken. You can do a live stream from a location where the kraken is said to have been spotted. I hope this helps.